with a sweet one bliss. Someone flicks me a bad body. So, it's another one, yeah. It's a full strong, yeah. Oh, it's another one, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to Across the Way from the US to the UK, or vice versa, whichever part of the equator you're on. Myself, Ricco. You know, I don't even need to introduce myself anymore. People know the vibes. We have the Commissioner Trill Dollar Bill, one half of the Boxing Bros. Just want to say very quickly, obviously, before I introduce my co-host, very happy birthday. It was a brother of ours' birthday, G, Conspiracy, all types of G's. Greg, rest in peace to you, brother. We love you, man. And very happy birthday to you. Trill Dollar Bill, how are you?
How I look? Great. How are you, my brother?
How I look? Great. Can we snip that last bit? That was, yeah, can we get that for the intro? Well, I'm happy, Trill. I can't lie to you, bro.
You should
ask me why I'm happy.
As you should be. As you should be. As you should be.
That's not the question. That's not the question. What's the question, Trill?
What do you mean? What's the question? The question is you should be happy. You have every right to be happy.
Why are you happy, Ricco? Well, Trill, thank you so much for asking me that question.
Okay,
because
we'll start over. We'll start over because I want to give you that. Why are you so happy, Ricco?
Well, my American compatriot, a very good couple of days for me, personally, spiritually, and just as a whole in terms of life and a community. I didn't mean any of that to rhyme, but I will be releasing music soon. Now I'm bantering. But no, we had an incredible, successful 5v5 Frank Warren versus Eddie Hearn. I was obviously a host at the 505 watch party. Shout out to Steve, a grime and rap UK legend, transitioning to be a boxing media legend right now. It was a sold out venue. I just want to say thank you to everybody that came through, supported. Big up my Odd Body brothers, Jack, and everybody from Odd Body Tattoos. If you're in Reading and Twyford, please go check them out. Also, Trill, so rude of me. Before we do continue, we have to shout our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. Shout out to Rushme. D-Rock Clothing, obviously in association with iBoxingHub, 40% off your total purchase if you type in iBoxingHub 24. Worn by the likes of Johnny Nelson, longest reigning cruiserweight defenses, if I am not too mistaken. We have Joseph Parker, undefeated, alleged drug dealing, wheeling and dealing, show stealing, Wilder defeating Joseph Parker. So please, guys, go to drockclothing.com. Just go check it out. But yes, Trill Dollar Bill, I'm very happy. We're gonna go through the card.
I'm not happy with your Wi-Fi.
Was my Wi-Fi not cool? How's my Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi glitching. I don't know what's going on.
Am I bugging now? Am I okay?
For a moment. Let's just see how it's rocking.
Wait, are you sure you're not glitching? Are you sure your Wi-Fi?
Nah, I'm good. I'm all the way good. It was you. You was like, you know,
yeah, no. It was the energy. The energy was just attacking you real quickly there. But nah, don't worry. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go through the card, Trillinitis. We're gonna start first with my guy Craig Richards. I want you to go first.
Shout out to my man, Neutral Corner.
Big up to Neutral. Big up everybody in the corner. Big up Treyway. We had Stay Weighed In with Ray and Abbas. Please go check that out again, guys. Incredible.
Shout out to the guy. Shout out to the guy.
We had Aisha yesterday with Green Diamond Boxing. A special guest was a very personal brother of mine, just somebody who I respect just as much as Trill. Oh my God, I actually forgot his name. Raf. I'll never forget your name, Raf. I'm sorry.
You so happy.
I'm a little bit happy, but what we're gonna do, Trill. So I'm gonna name the fight. I want your opinion first before I say a goddamn word. Okay. And guys, please tune in, retweet, share. This is one of the best shows on iBoxingHub with me and Trill. This is our 4th episode. I can't believe we've gone from the first. So Trill, Craig Richards and Willie Hutchinson. You know, there's speculation, and this is not me. Allegedly, you know, the defeat has set us back a couple of 100 years. This is not me saying this. This is LDBC Twitter saying.
You gotta stay on LBDC Twitter.
Dollar Bill. What do you think?
Yo, you know how me and my brother, we felt the same way. It was nothing there. It was nothing there because you would have reacted totally different. Well, it wouldn't have been no fight. It wouldn't have been no fight. Like, so let that happen to me. Say if we was in the hallway, you know what I'm saying, and that had happened.
Okay, so you mean the shenanigans before leading up to?
I think that was cat. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't come out there performing like he called him that. he didn't come out there with that energy. You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what? The bookies won. I know there is hundreds of millions that was lost simply because of that fight. True.
You know what I'm saying? He threw that smut on his name. That's in the little homie wasn't having it. He kept trying to say that it ain't real. You know.
So Craig Richards and Willie Hutchinson, obviously the build up, them having their dispute or whatever. You know, let's take that out of it. Looking at the fight itself, for me, when I actually missed the fight first because I just got to an event. I just got to the watch party then. But watching it back, Craig, he just, I've never seen Craig look so weak.
Can we just sum this up by saying that he looked like a deer in headlights?
Oh. Yeah. Was there anything positive to take out of that, bro? Because I'm all about positivity today. Is there a morsel or a speck we can just?
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Like, look, it's the whole. It played out all through the whole night. Actually, can't count somebody out.
Not for me. Because remember last week. We'll go for it. But yeah,
for the whole card, right? It was a matter of don't count nobody out, even if they've been down. See, the kid Hutch was knocked out, and people felt like that was a vulnerability. But the kid came back. He didn't let that one situation define him. He came back and he proved that he belongs. That he's a better fighter on a different level than a Craig Richards, and he proved that. You know what I'm
saying? Yes, absolutely. It's undeniable that Willie came in. You know, like Will Smith on that one clean rap album that I really, really like. I think it's got Miami. Miami is one of my just like that, and it was. I'm a massive Craig fan. You know, as I said, it's strictly boxing. Because when you meet these people, you do, unbeknownst to you, start having somewhat of a relationship. But just going back to the boxing, he didn't do enough. I feel like he was coming on slightly in the later rounds, but I think the damage had just been done. He looked like he limping. Like I've never seen like.
We only got an hour, Ricco. Let's move on.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just bad.
Yeah. Just if we comment, just F in the comment section for respects for our guy Craig Richardson. Let's. No. We hear it across the way. We love from US to UK. So yeah, man. Let's get some F's in there. Let's do
that's fine. You know what I'm saying? But you can still be objective, and you know what I'm saying.
Don't Uncle Phil the situation. No, don't.
Uncle.
No, don't Fresh Prince of Bel-Air the situation. Don't do that, Troll. Don't fucking Craig, you cost me money. This is what I said. Virtuoso. Can we pull that production? Can we pull that one? Yeah. This is what I said. The heartbreak I saw, right, for that one particular fight. I didn't see any type of engagement for anything else, right, except for that shit. So yeah, man. Shout out to Craig, bro. We come again, brother. We come again.
Yeah,
next fight, $1 Dollar Bill. We have Nick Ball, 100% pure ball. And Ray Ford.
This is the only fight of the night.
Yeah.
That I had some type of emotion with.
And I remember. He said
it's the only fight of the night I had some type of emotion with. Because it wasn't even like an emotion it was a frustration.
Mm.
You know how you wish that you can.
I know. I feel it right now, but I want you to express it in words for me.
You know how you wish you can. You ever see your mans and them? You got to go with they got to shoot a fair one, and everybody's like.
But you want to jump in. You want to jump in,
and you
steel chair. You just want to come in there, sweet chin music. Troll. We've all been there, dog.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that was one of those frustrating moments. You know what I'm saying? Like I wanted to fight for Ray and I couldn't. You know, I still think he nicked it, but 115, 113, or a draw. I watched it 3 times and I seen it like this, right? The first time I seen it, I said this is a draw. Second time I seen it, I said, 115, 113. Then when I seen
to
Ray. Then when I seen it, I watched it again. I was like, damn, I could see how somebody would give it to Nick Ball because, like, I go off of that old style of scoring, right? You know how like when it's a swing round, you know what I'm saying? I initially give it to the champion.
I do as well.
Now, if you give the swing round to Nick Ball, he wins 115, 113. You know what I'm saying? It all comes down on who you give that 9th round to.
I mean, just an incredible Boxing Bros analysis from you there, bro. For me, personally, he came in like a wrecking ball. And that's exactly what he did. That engine that little man has, 5 foot of pure inside fightingness, Troll. I believe that his engine could take us the mythical planet of Pandora. It was sensational.
Knocked out twice. You know what I'm saying?
Because Ray Ford is very good.
Shout out to
what did I say, Troll? I've never ever denied that Ray Ford is not good. I've never said that I rate his victory highly. He knew he was gambling by this fight. And I believe that him starting so late within the fight was the benefactor in his downfall and defeat because it looked like he wasn't doing that much. But for you and I, his counterpunching, it's one of those where the swing rounds is what you're saying. It's what you like. So it's whether the counterpunching from Ray was effective enough for you to score the round to him or the relentless punching from, because not all of those when Nick was going to the body and he was going to the head, not all of them just hit the gloves, by the way. It was going through his guard and it was penetrating in the, for me, just the relentless volume of that little bit of dynamite that we call Nick Ball, 100% Ball. It was sensational to me, True Dollar Bill. But it's something that I knew was going to happen. After we saw the Vargas fight, Nick should have been a champion then, but they were never going to rob him over there in the shores of Saudi Arabia. And just big up really quickly to His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh. Production, can we? I knew you had that on spin. Sensational.
Corner totem. It's corner totem. You know where you're at. You know what you got to do. It's all on Ray. Ray messed up.
I think it's a hard. I don't. It's not that he messed. Yes, he did. I feel like it's a slight combination of he should have started quicker, but it was a gamble. True. His weight cutting, the weight cut played a massive. Exactly. Massive. It was a massive benefactor to him losing that fight. I'm telling you.
And he still was in the fight. He's a way better fighter than that.
Absolutely. That fight at 130 is a different fight. It's a massively different fight. Yeah. But, big up to Ray. And again, I think at that time it was 1-0 to Queensberry. No, yeah, it was 1-0 to Queensberry. And then
Gangster Frank,
the 50 cent of the 50 cent of boxing, like I like to say. Phil knows why I say this. If you guys have ever seen my content, you can go back and check it out. But the 50 cent of boxing, Frank Warren, Goat Warren, just sensational. So he was feeling himself there, Troll. So if we look back at the Jumbotron and just seeing everything in advance, Frank was feeling himself. I believe he was quite cash. He was like Bob Arum on like 3 weed gummies.
Yeah.
He was feeling himself, as he should, King. As you should, King. Okay. And then next we had a premier fight, True.
What was that?
Hamza Shiraz and Ammo Williams.
Oh.
This is one of my faves, True. Oh. What you got to say about it, Doug? Take your time.
What I had to say about it.
What I would say was that Slough was in the building. I would say that America took heavy losses.
Nah. That he really don't count.
Production, keep that one up. Keep the
He really don't count because everybody knew he was going to lose. Everybody was just going for the underdog on that one. So it wasn't like, you know what I mean? It wasn't like
what?
Yeah, it wasn't like that was like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I don't know what you mean. I don't know what you mean, sir.
It wasn't nah. It was like it's like I'll let you finish the thing and then I hit you with the truth because you know what the truth is. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's why
so the truth is
that's why Eddie.
The truth is that
Eddie was only gutted over one fight, and it was the same fight.
Which fight was that? He was gutted over all of them.
He wasn't. Like I said,
it was sad. It was fucking sad. But the only thing that I would say was revenge to him was Wilder. The Wilder knockout was revenge for Eddie. Eddie planned it.
The only one he cared about was Ray. That's the only one he cared about was Ray.
No way. He cared about Ammo. Ammo's undefeated.
Listen,
He cared about the bronze bomber. Did you see how Eddie was selling him?
stop it.
Have you ever seen a man look at another man's eyes?
Yes, I seen the way when you was the way you
Oh,
was
you
looking at
no, shut up. No, shut. Wait, no.
the way you was looking at Carter Ben's eyes.
That's not,
You know what I'm saying?
that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. That's
Nah,
not true. No.
that was a
Look,
good one. That was a good one.
nah.
We all know the truth. Eddie had his third strings out there. You know, Pimp Eddie. He had his third string out there. He wasn't, you know what I'm saying? He was cool. He was cool. Eddie was cool. He wasn't. He didn't care. Eddie had his third string out there. Those was
Can we give it up for production? Production. We fucking love you, mate. But no.
Eddie put out his real string, his top string. That wasn't Eddie's best. We all know that.
Nah, but it's not about that.
It is
not about that. No, the fights were 50-50, bro.
These fights was all right.
They were 50-50 according to Eddie Hearn. Zhang.
He's a good salesman.
Zhang and Wilder was 50-50. Do you know? Wait, what did Eddie say? Eddie was literally looking into the camera. Fucking full curls coming down, elegance. Deontay was just there. Every word Eddie was saying, Eddie was just there like, this Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, absolutely one of the hardest punches in history, in the written. Deontay is just there like, I've never had this before. I've never had this care package before in life. And he
started believing him.
Believe it. What did he say? Believe it. What? Speak it, believe it, receive it. Eddie.
He deceived. He deceived it. He deceived it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we'll get to that. So what was the next fight after that? It was the Bivol, right?
Yeah. We've got 40 minutes left. Come on, let's.
But we got a lot to cover. We got a lot to cover, brother.
We do. So true. Wait.
After this 5 for 5,
Emma Williams Shiraz. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. I think
prediction for Friday. So go ahead. Let's go.
Right.
So we had that. We had what was the Bivol fight?
We do you want to go into the Bivol fight? Because all it was him releasing stress on that poor bastard.
Okay.
Well, was it not? Wait, comment section. Was it not? Bivol went in there and fucked up everybody's parlays again because everybody thought there was going to be a unanimous decision, but Bivol went in there. Literally, the guy was complaining to the ref like, "Is this okay for him to beat me up like this?" The ref was just there like, "Bro, I don't know what the fuck." Bivol was just. Ref came in there, saved his the guy looked at the ref, and this happened twice during the night. Okay, we're not on the second one yet.
Excellency
but
was
the guy. True, he looked at the referee and said, "Why are you allowing this man to beat me up like this?" And the ref looked at him and said, "You're being paid to box. What are you doing?" Bivol, he thought he was a bear. As a true Russian, he thought that was a bear that he needed to wrestle, and he wrestled the fuck out of that motherfucker. Fucked him up. What more is there to say, Trill Dollar Bill? And you as a Bivol aficionado, I want to hear from you.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. So on to the next.
So here across the way, we need to set rules on the strength of certain things before we start the show. So
She said, baby. She said, if you don't got nothing nice to say, don't say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Mama.
We're gonna get like 20 minutes in, and then like we're allowed whatever. Okay. So next fight is one of my personal favorites. we go Trill Dollar Bill to the co-main. Obviously, if anybody's tuning in, we're gonna drop the link so you guys can come in, help Trill Dollar Bill out, because America has suffered massive losses. Okay, it only takes me to just twirl this motherfucker out here right now in true British fashion to come in and just be like, America has taken massive losses, ladies and gentlemen. On this terror, I'm sorry.
What's the
Daniel
message?
Dynamite Dubois. Daniel Dynamite Dubois. True.
Philip Herbercheck ain't from America. What is wrong with you? See, y'all need to tune in next week because that's what we gotta talk about. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, guys, no, we had Ford, Wilder, who else do we have? Ford, Wilder. I think no, there wasn't. Cool. We're moving on to my personal favorite and the premiere of the night, in my opinion. Daniel Dynamite Dubois.
Yeah.
Triple D. Just pure inside fightingness, no quit whatsoever. I didn't even see a knee in the video pan as the fight was happening. Philip looked like he just didn't want to be there at all. You know, Daniel took his soul. You know, it's Croatia. I could hear the tears from, you know, I could hear the tears from those future children that looked at Hergovich and thought, Daddy, I can do this when I'm older. Yes, son, we're gonna watch Philip, and he said that he was gonna do this, and he didn't. You know, the genius of Don Charles, and we've seen what he's done with Derek Chisora. Legend in his own right. I mean, I could go on about this, Tro, but I want to hear what you have to say. Daniel Dynamite Dubois, Tro, and you can't cop out about this because you know exactly what we're talking about.
Nah, I was letting you ride D. You know what I'm saying? I was like, a pause. I was like, I mean, I'm saying you know, do your thing with D. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
No, pause again.
No, pause again. Pause again. I'm sorry. Pause again. I was gonna just let you know. I was gonna let you know. He was having a good old time, you know.
All right, red card.
I'm sorry.
Red card.
I'm sorry. Yo, Ricco, listen. You know what I'm gonna say. I thought hats off.
Honestly, I thought I did, but I don't.
Hats off to
Daniel.
Yeah, to that notion that he just said. I think it was to the point where I think he came in there like lackluster. Like to what you said, it felt like he really didn't want to be there. And then not to mention the head, Daniel used his head in that fight, you know. He was, like I said, he took a page out of, Timothy Bradley's book. You know what I'm saying? He used his head in that fight, but he got the win. He got the dub. That's all that matters.
How's the Matchroom pack, Ricco? The Matchroom pack is hitting massively, bro. I can't even lie. I predicted a shutout, but I really wanted Craig to win. I can't lie. But Daniel, he's moved on from.
That's not even a good pack. That pack ain't even a good pack that he's smoking.
It's all right. It's good. It's nice. True hit the same thing. True can't remember the fighters right now because the Matchroom pack is hitting from my room to his room.
That THC level is really low. If you know, you know. That's not even a good strand.
We've
strand. That was, you know what I'm saying?
No, I look, honestly, but it's Eddie's responsibility, Troll, how good the pack is. And from what I have right now, it tastes superb. So let's go on to the main event, and then we'll drop the link in and let the people them come through. Please, guys, do reshare, retweet, and everything. If you're following me on Twitter, I probably will have a space after this because hilariousness, bro. Right. Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber. Deontay Wilder. You know, this man has given us.
Don't you dare do this, Ricco.
No, wait. No. Just out of respect for my Trill's not patriotic at all, by the way, guys. Trill's not even about that. I have to do what Trill won't do, and this is what real friends do for each other. We big each other up, you know? And this is something. Keep that up for a little bit. This is something that we address, you know, and I wish we could add actual sound effects right now, but this one.
No, I'm gonna say this. Everybody knows that I like Wilder. I like Wilder. I liked him from the start.
Me too.
When they found out, when he first got into the sport, when he wasn't really making no money, but he was doing the sport because for his daughter, I highlighted that a long time ago when we first got in the air. I once said that he can beat AJ. I once thought he can beat AJ. Of course, I was drinking then. I don't drink anymore. I got 3 years. So
no, it's a.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why we I've always been there for you, Trill.
That's what I was drinking. But yeah, I always had love for Wilder. But then I see Wilder for what he was. And then especially when my brother Caden did the Wilder edits, it really opened my eyes to who he really was. And then I just knew it. And then how he didn't try. He was disrespecting the sport that we love so much. He was saying things that like he didn't have to run. He didn't have to do this. He didn't have to get better. All he needed was the right hand. These guys got to be good for 45 minutes. I just got to be good for 1 minute. He was saying all this stuff. He was disrespecting the gold medalist that he had in his corner. He got rid of Mark.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying?
Fucking bullshit.
And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And then, you know, he did what he did wrong. Instead of taking that money when Luda Bella tried to give him that 100 million so he can cash out and fight AJ, he declined that, which could have set him up. Generational wealth.
Generational.
But no, he didn't want that. He tried to cherry pick a guy who was getting high, who was overweight, who was going through depression. He tried to cherry pick him, and the cherry was bad.
Whooped his ass.
The cherry was bad. And this whole facade thing came to be. Whoever would have beat him would have been considered that guy. And beating him doesn't say that much for guys who really been boxing their whole life. If you lose it, it's like a guy who's been boxing his whole life, and he goes in there and lose against Jake. They're gonna be looking at you funny. Wilder was an illusion, and he gave certain people with that had certain hate fuel. But Wilder was never.
Well, wait, Trill, wait, hold, Trill. As it's Wilder, it seems like it's his last hurrah. It seems like this might be the last time that we've seen the baddest man on the planet, aka True. aka Doctor Sleep. I actually came up
Mm.
with a couple of things. Um,
Rico trying to stop. Rico, no, I ain't telling no lies.
I just there was a couple of things I got together just for Doctor Sleep. I mean, Deontay Wilder. Um, Deontay Wilder. Some would say that he was the actual reason that we didn't have undisputed in 2016 against Anthony Joshua due to ego, due to this, due to that, or what have you. However, this is not, in contrary to popular belief, I really like Deontay Wilder. And from the display that we seen against the Bang Zhang, um, you know, it was, it for me, sorry, it's a typo. For me, it looks like this is the last that we will see of the Bronze Bomber. And I'm not going to shit on him. What I'm going to do is highlight some of the greatest hits that we've had because of Deontay Wilder. Production, keep him coming. We actually got something special for Deontay, and this is why we have all of this on rotation. Deontay, you've given me some of the greatest laughs that I think I'll ever have from a heavyweight champion or heavyweight to come or heavyweight that will ever be. From that time that you said that you wanted to get pregnant, and from the time that Tro, this is serious, Tro. This is serious. From that time that you said that you wanted to get pregnant and experience a woman's pain in its utmost purity, I felt that. Not really, but I felt that. When you did twerk, one of my personal favorites, when you did twerk to TLC's Creep, which is one of my favorite songs ever, I felt that. Not really, but I felt that.
It's poetry.
Deontay, we're going to miss you. Maybe not so much for your boxing skills or resume, but we're going to miss you for some of the greatest shenanigans that you've ever given us. And sometimes when when I will be looking up at that sky so high and I see just a glimmer or a shining star, or the star might be twerking, I'll think of you. Not really, but I will.
That's poetry. That was beautiful.
Thank you, bro. And to be honest with you, that
Shout
really
out
came
Mr.
from the heart.
T. Mr. T, a real one. Shout out Mr. T. You in the building. Mr. T, a real one. That's the guy right there.
Production, can we get that whole segment clipped? I need that. But no. Can we get the StreamYard link into the comments, guys? Please come through Viso. I know obviously you are over there in America and everything, like $1 bill actually, so there's really no excuses. Yeah, we're celebrating greatness, man, you know, because that card was one of the greatest cards I've ever seen. It was non-stop action. I thought that I was going to have breakfast by the time that the main event actually happened, but at the end of the day, it looks like Daniel Dubois is going to be fighting Anthony Joshua. It looks like Zhang, fucking no idea, to be honest with you. It looks like Nick Barr is going to unify at 126 pounds. It looks like Ray Ford is going up at 130 pounds and dominating up there. It looks like, I have no idea for Craig Richardson, but it looks like Anthony Yard and Boazzi and Willie Hutchinson are having a throuple. No, did he? I know that Trill doesn't like me to say that, but I think it's the evidence is conclusive now. Yeah.
Conclusive, no?
I'm sorry, Trill. I'm waiting like 5 days for that. But no, so much has happened. One thing that I'm really looking forward to, Trill Dollar Bill, is obviously the heavyweight scene. We have, you know, Joshua. I say Joshua. Anthony Joshua and Daniel Dubois. It looks like that's going to be. It's going to be headlining Wembley.
That's the battle.
The one thing that I wanted to highlight, Trill, to you, is that Daniel, ever since obviously he's had the heart of this young lady, and he's just come leaps and bounds. We have our first guest on US to UK, etc., etc. Viso, how are you?
Ricco, what's good? Trill Dollar Bill, what's good, man? Yeah, man, happy to be on board, man. Yeah, man. I really enjoyed that 5v5 card, man. I had 3 out of 5. It's really disappointment. Craig Richards lost. I was certainly disappointment that Ray Ford lost, even though I don't think it was a robbery. It was a real close fight, man. I thought he won, but
no robbery.
No, it wasn't. I think the right man won. Like genuinely,
Yeah.
if Ray won, I would have said like Ray won. You lot know me, but
depending on what you're looking for.
Right, like in hindsight, yeah, it does look like a whitewash.
No, not in hindsight. That's exactly what that shit was. They absolutely fucked them up.
But if you look at each fight individually, aside from Wilder versus Zhang, they were really competitive, man. Like,
Wilder Zhang was competitive. What's wrong with that?
Well, I mean, Wilder didn't really land that much on Zhang. It was only a matter of time, Ricco, that he was gonna get knocked out. But
can I ask all of you a question about the Wilder fight, just really quickly, right? Because I've had this in my head for ages, man. While Zhang hit Wilder, right, and he looked at the ref as if someone threw something in the crowd at him, and then he turned around and Zhang hit him again.
He ate a right hand flush.
It was a stinger. A stinging brow stroke, no shot. The spun him round. And
he helped him out,
Counter shot.
And then he obviously
ref. He said, "You know what, ref? I'm about to leave this moment. I'm out of here."
But true.
Yeah.
He looked at him. He looked at the ref and he said to the ref, "Did someone throw something at me? Because what was that?" And then he turned around and then bang, Zhang. And I'm like, and I said, remember last week, I said within 6 rounds, and I've been saying this since that fight was announced. I said within 6 rounds. I originally said 5, but I gave Wilder just one more. I said
I picked 5, man. Shit, I put money on 5, but I was off by.
But it's not like, do you know what? It's not. It's. I feel like if Povetkin didn't pop when Wilder was supposed to fight him, none of this would have happened. We would have lived in a different timeline. It would have been like Marvel Avengers.
Hold on, Ricco.
Big Russian cheat.
If the WBC had mandated Dillian White to fight Wilder, it would have been curtains.
Nah, for real.
Because Wilder don't throw an uppercut, and that's the most that's like the silver bullet for Dillian White. It's the uppercut.
I still want to see. I want to see Wilder White. I want to see White Wilder.
No.
Give me White Wilder.
Nah.
No.
I don't want to see neither.
214-pound Wilder. Come on. Go down to Bridgeweight and beat Lawrence Okoli.
I can't believe he came in 214 pounds. I don't know what he thought he was Samson. 214 pounds, bro.
Mate, he was.
I think I weigh like just 10 pounds under him.
Yeah, he was 235, 40 against Fury in fight 3. He comes at 214.
I think the idea was if I come in lighter, I'll move quicker, and he didn't. It's the same speed.
Whoever's coming up with these ideas, man, it's not good. What? Do we blame J. Diaz? Is that somebody who we can blame legitimately in life?
I blame Wilder.
Partially.
You gotta blame Wilder.
I blame Wilder for not listening to Malik.
Not even Malik.
Hey, Karma.
I'm mad at Wilder for getting rid of the only guy that really know anything about boxing in the first.
True. Mark Breland spiked his water. He spiked his
Mark
water.
Breland did no such thing, Ricco. Behave yourself.
he added a couple of pounds to
No, he
whatever it
did
was.
not. Wilder's
Yeah.
ego couldn't take the defeat, and he sacked his trainer. Let's get it straight.
Oh, my sister's in the building.
I saw the gloves neutral in a private group chat. I paid to see. There was an egg weight in there, and I got it tested, so it's definitely serious DNA. Stevie, would I come to you with just nonsense? Would I come to you?
No, I know that, mate, but you come to me with misinformation.
That's got me real deep.
No,
right,
I don't mean that. I mean that in the loveliest
I'm only
sense
joking,
possible.
Stevie. I'm only joking. I'm only joking, Stevie. Co-main. We're gonna go back to Daniel.
Yes.
Hold on. We got like how many minutes we got left?
We got 13 minutes left.
We got 13 minutes left. But our 13 minutes left.
We can go a bit over. We can go a bit over. Go a little bit over.
We got fights coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, baby.
We got fights.
We have Richard Riakporhe coming up against Billum Smith. Obviously, I'm going to meet Madonna, and by association, I will meet Tupac.
Well, if you go down on her, yeah, you'll meet Tupac for sure.
Wow.
I am not going to respond to what you just said there. But is that a thing? Anyway, we'll talk after Viso. Right. Richard Riakporhe versus Billum Smith. The card itself is kind of meh. You've obviously got the likes of light heavyweight sensation. God. I can't even remember his name. He's supposed to be my twin. Apparently he looks like me. I don't know. Ben Whittaker. Yes, Ben Whittaker.
Ben Whittaker,
yeah. Shout out to Ben.
We have the return of Dan Aziz. Those are just comeback fights. We have who's co-main for that?
Are you talking about this Saturday?
No, next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
This Saturday. I don't even know who's fighting this Saturday.
I was talking about Friday.
There's two. There's multiple fights.
You mean
this
what?
weekend.
You mean about billions? You mean about billions?
Shushu's on this weekend. We got Xander Zayas on this weekend.
No. We We're talking about one of the greatest out here. 4-weight division champion.
And 4 different weight classes.
He's got shooters. He got shooters. I've not to be a snitch.
Who's this 4-weight world champion?
This is a 4-weight champion.
One of the greatest ever to do it. The closest
4-weight world champion ever do it.
You mean? Don't say Baltimore's finest.
No, not Baltimore's finest. You know what I'm saying? Cincinnati's finest. Ohio's
the closest thing to Floyd Mayweather we've ever seen in our lifetimes, except for Floyd Mayweather.
Right. I'm all confused.
Nah, it's actually Adrian the Problem Broner.
Broner! Yes, he's on Thursday and Friday night against Blair Cobbs. Yeah, baby. I've got Cobbs, by the way. Cobbs knocks him out in round 7. Come on, Blair. Wow.
You're gonna be like, woo!
Neutral out here like Ric Flair.
Whoa!
He Ric Flair. Later Flair, then he Ric Flair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, to be truthful, that was a funny thing in the gym when Broner come up to Blair and said, "You ain't no world champion."
No. He was like talking about like I'm gonna be champion again. And he's like, when? When was you champion?
Yeah. You ain't being ever no champion, boy. That was brilliant.
And he's absolutely right. He's absolutely right. Adrian the Goat Broner. I'm gonna be giving him the as president of the Back the Brits Society. I will bring him into our kin. I will adopt AB about billions.
Listen,
or about pounds? About pounds.
Trill,
About
are you a
pounds.
big Broner fan, mate?
No, about euro, about euro millions, about euro billions.
Nah,
I have now officially adopted our brother over there because, as much as I believe in the talent and greatness of Blair Cobbs,
Look, man, I was about to add him to my WhatsApp group of a crypto.
let me
And
finish what I was saying.
I was gonna
Wait,
listen. I was gonna call him about Bitcoins, man.
I like
For real.
4 words.
about Bitcoins, okay? You gotta tell him that. He'll love that.
You want that? No, you want that? The Barclay House crypto, whatever it is. My God,
See, I can
just went
identify
through.
with AB. That's why I like him neutral. I can identify with AB. It's like we grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? He's like the guy outside with us. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I identify with him, and I seen him come up, and I remember how he used to fight. Before,
Right, let's talk the hood
before
now.
Marcus Maidana absolutely beat. Marcus Maidana still has his
Let's
soul
talk,
in his back
but
pocket.
Ricco, let me ask Trill a question.
Mhm.
Let's talk from the hood. If we're talking Blake Cobbs versus Adrian Broner, who's from the streets?
We talking. It gotta be A. It's AB. We already know where AB's from. We already know everything he's been through.
That took me out. That took me
I
out.
understand the whole hood. We're coming out.
Wait. Let me ask Chill a question. Wait, we're from the streets. Who's from the streets?
You gotta love AB. You know what I'm saying? Blake Clark, but it's not about that when it comes to boxing. You gotta just look at about what AB's been doing since he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this since a little baby. Yeah, he got caught up in the streets, went away, was facing like up to 20 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he been through that, but he dedicated himself to the sport of boxing. Yeah, he plays around and he jokes a lot, but when stepped in that ring, he was a problem. And that's why we called him the problem. He was the youngest champion at the age of 23 to grab 3 belts in 3 different weight classes. You name another fighter who ever did that. And then he jumped up from 130 all the way to 147 and did that by the age of 29 to be the 4-time world champion in 4 different weight classes. He did it so young that people expected more from him. If he was somebody else, this champions right now, we praise to this day who ain't got 4 belts in 4 different weight classes.
Absolutely.
It's the truth.
Absolutely. And this pretender that is Blair Cobbs, you know,
now
he needs put in his place, Trill.
I think you know what it is? I think people love a comeback story. And I love the fact that, you know what I'm saying, Tank spin the block and came back to put his big.
I would pay good money for an Adrian Broner 50 Cent BMF type series for at least 4 seasons.
I'm trying to tell you.
I would pay I would pay such good money for that. I'll be honest with you.
Adrian Broner, you're gonna see a new Adrian Broner. He's focused. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I tell you what.
We've been hearing that for 7 years, bro. 7
Yeah,
years,
he lost
I've been
weight.
hearing that.
He's lost weight.
It's like Viso. It's like that meme. I got one more in me. I got one more in me.
Exactly.
You got to think about it. He's back. He's back with Tank.
Guess who's back?
The guy that he put on.
Once again.
The guy
Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
You know what I'm saying? Is putting his boy back on stage. Broner's going to show out. This is going to be different. He's going to have a different mindset because of the team he got around him now.
Look, you pay Adrian Broner to show up, but he's not going to show out.
True. I'm going with you.
He's going to show out. He's going to come forward. Right. He's going to use his hands. He's going to come forward, and it's going to be a different Broner. It's going to be a different Broner. You see, he's with.
I hope so.
He's with it, and rest in peace.
Use his hands.
And rest in peace, Mike Stafford. Because this is
Cobbs is coming out with all guns blazing, Trill.
Rest in peace, Mike Stafford. He got to get that mentality out. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that he got to come forward and use his hands like he did before. But Adrian Broner is powerful. I'm trying to tell you, even if in his loss, his big defeats, right? Like look at his defeats against Maidana. People like to bring up Maidana, his first.
Yeah, but that was a long time ago, Trill.
He didn't belong there, right? No, Ricco just brought it up. So I'm gonna allude to what Ricco said, right? So let's talk about that fight. If this was anybody else who came from 135 to go fight somebody that was 147, and put on that fight, he almost stopped Madonna.
That's true.
It's rumored that Madonna used smelling salt in that fight. There was
Yes.
videotapes and everything. And
Seen
Madonna
it.
asked him if he wanted to have a rematch. Madonna said no. They said, who's the hardest puncher you ever faced? Adrian Broner. Now, let's just say, who was the first person that you seen put Sean Porter on his behind? AB. AB. He don't belong. He didn't belong at 147. That was the problem. He was trying to go to get the bag, but he was fighting at a place where he didn't belong. Everybody know that AB, after he took that belt from Paulie, he should have brought his behind right back down to 135. He would have had a longer career now.
That was too much of a jump back, surely.
That's he still can't make that weight.
I mean,
I think that would, yeah.
He
basically took a middleweight.
Yeah, 140 would have probably been all right, but 140, because then he went and fought Pacquiao, and it's not that. It's just he's never been able to release his hands from them. His hands have been set to safety.
Yeah, but exactly, because true. He was also nearly 30 years of age, so he was bound to fill out as a man. His width will have come, his guff, etc., etc. He put on weight. And so, I feel the latest videos of him, he looks fantastic. Yeah, and I hope that old Broner comes back to, to center stage. And he
against Blair Cobbs, I genuinely can't see how that can't happen. If AB can't beat Blair Cobbs,
if he's back to
not even another Don King show will save him.
He could knock out Blair Cobbs for sure. Like.
Exactly. He's back to 60%.
Blair Cobbs is food right now. I'll be honest.
Nah,
exactly.
I'm not because I like Blair to Flair Cobbs. You know what I'm saying? Just
Blair's interesting.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's almost
against Maurice Hooker because they put him in there to lose against Maurice Hooker. This was supposed to be Maurice Hooker was supposed to have a comeback, and they put him in there for
that's
Blair
right.
And Blair didn't lay down. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good comeback fight. This is like somebody he can just sleep on. You know what I'm saying? Because Blair's trying. And
it's not on BLK Prime, is it?
It's still AB. Adrian Broner still got a name. People still calling out AB. He ain't fought in years. You had the likes of Conor Benn. You had the likes of everybody calling him out.
Yeah, but that doesn't disguise the fact that it's shameful for them to call him.
But I'm just saying they
call him out. Eddie Hearn and Conor know exactly what they're doing.
He's still AB.
But no, guys, we do kind of have to wrap it up. Big up Viso, man. Thank you so much, bro. Thank you, Neutral, so much for coming through.
It's always dope talking to you.
Next week to Across the Way, USA.
Always a pleasure.
Peace.
Cheers, lads.
Fire conversation next week.
We always do. First of all, again, we have to say thank you to our sponsors, D-Rock Clothing. That is D-Rock. Go check them out. That's 40% of your purchase. Please use the code iBoxingHub24 for 40% of your total purchase. But Trill, another amazing show across the way from UK to USA. Yeah. How do you feel?
Man, how I look. Amazing.
Goddamn right. Well, I look amazing. I feel amazing. I know that the boxing gods have blessed me, and I feel like they.
Wait, hold on.
He just needs to let his hands go a bit more, man.
I'm gonna do this from the 505 fighting words and everybody.
The thing is, Wilder's balance is
hey
terrible.
Eddie.
So once he throws shots,
hey Eddie, I hope you're well.
Thank you, production, for that.
I can't wait to go to the watch party. It's gonna be on. It's gonna be on.
We can't wait to have you here, bro, man. Definitely 1,000,000%. We're gonna make it happen. This is just the beginning of something that's going to be so amazing. Okay, especially within the next 2-3 years, 100%.
Across the way, when we do our episodes together, it's gonna be amazing. Trust me.
And with that, Trill, tell them where they can find you.
You can find me on Instagram and Twitter, and you can find me on the Boxing Bros every Sunday. And you can check me out at Ray Trilogy at Twitter, at Instagram, and you already know what it is. I got an album coming out. Too. It's gonna be amazing.
You got the album coming out, guys. And we will be promoting the album. Obviously, you guys know exactly where you can find me. There's the Instagram right there. Leads to the Twitter and all things nice. Please check out all of our shows. We've had Aisha yesterday, Ray, Abbas. We have Neutral coming from Friday, I think. There's Hard Talk this week. There's just so much stuff. Trey, the roundup with my brother BNG. Thank you guys for tuning in, as you always do. God bless you all. Tune in next week. We're gonna have more shenanigans and nonsense. So yeah, take care. Production, take us out.
It's another bang. All the Muslim cars now, whichever get up. Light up my card with a sweet one, please. Someone flicks me a bag, buddy.